So there may be a way in which at the focus of the month you have a real clarity on structure, rules. You're setting foundations. Emperor is the 4th card of the major arcana, and 4s are all about setting structure, setting boundaries. Emperor is creating his empire. So he is all about, what do I need to do, what needs to be accomplished, who do I need to get in place to execute my orders, and who do I need to carry them out? What foundations and what structures do I need to put in place to keep not only set up my empire, but keep it running smoothly? So that's all about rules, regulations, order, boundary, structure. So that's the opening part of the month. And you also have this Ace of Swords energy at the opening of October, Leo. So you have this clarity. Ace of Swords is truth, and it just cuts through everything. It's got this crisp feeling to it of crisp clarity and alignment with truth, and therefore it aligns with this victory. It's sort of like the crown, and you can see it's this heart. So it is clarity, truth, victory. Everything comes clear into focus with Ace of Swords present. And also I see with Emperor, he has one sword. So it's sort of like you are the Emperor with that clear sword of focus, clarity, allows you to cut through other things. You're able to cut through the nonsense. And then there may be interesting cards to come up together. This is Lovers, which is all about intimacy, partnership, balance. And this is Hermit, which is, it can be a card on its low side since it's in its reverse state. This could be a card of isolation. So how I'm reading this is that you may be feeling isolated within your partnership, or wondering, how is it that you're exploring truths within your partnership or your relation to partnership. It could be that, you might feel a closeness with the truth. That's another possibility, because both Ace of Swords and Hermit represent the truth. Ace of Swords is the truth. It's just out in the open. It's just clear. Hermit is looking at the truth, and he searches for the truth, and he eventually finds it and holds it up for everyone else to see. So the fact that both of these cards are surrounding this Lovers card, there could be a way in which you're exploring the truths of your current partnership or your current relationship with the idea of partnership. It could be that you're seeing truths about how you approach partnership, how you embody being a lover or not. So truths about this clarity, focus, clarity of mind, and then also being willing, having the truth show up right around your partnerships. So you could be having some illuminations about how you show up in partnership. It's actually very interesting too, because we just had that total lunar eclipse going from in Aries, and it was opposing the sun in Libra, which is all about partnership, and that's where we're headed. It also aligned with the supergalactic center at 2 degrees Libra, and it's also conjoined with our North Node collectively. So that's where we're headed consciously as a group, is towards partnership and towards peace. So this may be you having flashes of insight and illumination in regards to the truth about partnership. So it's kind of interesting stuff there at the beginning of the month for you, Leo. You may be reacting to that total lunar eclipse. I also see that Star is there. This is hope. This is feeling radiant and vibrant and in your own self-acceptance. Because it's showing up in reverse, it makes me question, is there a way in which you are, not allowing your own self-radiance to fully show? You do have a tremendous amount of hope available to you right now. And is there a way, in both of these cards here, the cups are overflowing, the jugs are overflowing with water. In this card, Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning that fills your heart. This is a card full of creativity and joy. I call this card My Cup Runneth Over. And also in this card, she's pouring out waters. So this is like the overpouring of the heart. This is a card of she's pouring water onto land and into water. So this is emotional balance with being grounded. With these cards in reverse, is there a way that you're not feeling emotionally grounded, which is preventing you from having an emotional breakthrough? Ace of Cups is new beginning, beginning a project that you love, starting something new that you love, having peace with that card, with the dove in there. Is there a way that your lack of accepting what is true for you, or in truth with hope and self-acceptance, that's preventing you from a new beginning that you love? You're clear about what your mind is saying. You're in a moment of clarity. So use that clarity to unlock this new beginning of the heart. You also have a new beginning in terms of vitality. This is like renewed energy, renewed vitality. I feel like I can just pick up the baton and run with it. You have 3 aces in line with one another, Leo. So this is a really fresh, vibrant, new time for you to begin something new. You have your mind in total clarity, in total focus. What I'm going to encourage you to do is see how you can also unlock your emotional ace, new beginning, and your vitality, this renewal, this fire. So they're all in alignment. This is triple ace energy. It's very indicative of a fresh new beginning. The universe in all 3 of these cards, if you look at it, is trying to hand you something new. And it's your question, it's your opportunity as to whether or not you're going to receive those 3 things. It looks very much like you're receiving the gifts of the mind at the beginning of the month. So that's mental clarity. Are you also willing in the middle of the month to receive the gifts of the heart? And towards the later part of the month of October, are you willing to receive the gifts of the spirit, of fire, of renewed vitality and energy? Just a question. Are you willing to be a pioneer? This is baton energy. So this is like the guy at the beginning of a parade who is the forerunner, and he throws the baton up in the air and he leads the whole parade because he's got that sort of vivacious spirit. He's got that vitality, that pioneership. He's out in front. So are you willing to embrace that? Towards the end of the month, Leo, looks like some fresh new starts for you. What's funny too is you also have this return to the past. There may be a sense in which you have some sentimentality. 6 of Cups is a card of hearts. It's a card of emotions. That's what cups represent. And 6 of Cups is sort of returning to a childlike state. So this can be looking back to the past. This is sentimentality. It's often innocent too. And because it's in line with this Lovers card, there may be a way in which your lovers or partnership situation could return to a state of childlikeness, of innocence, of playfulness. You may be looking back to remember when, if you are in a partnership, when the 2 of you were kind of more like children and more playful and more innocent and more if you look at the imagery of the card, they're giving each other flowers. So that is a something that you may be reflecting back to, or something that you're craving or desiring towards the middle of the month. You also have this World card showing up for you. World is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It means total fulfillment, total everything coming together. It is the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, and the mental worlds all coming in play together. And therefore, she feels free. The world unlocks. Everything is full, complete, abundant. It's the completion of the major arcana. It's the final card. So this is available to you. What is the last piece that you need to unlock this? This is in reverse, so this is just being held. It's just under the surface. It's just waiting to emerge. So what's delaying that from happening, Leo? There's something there that you're just sort of waiting on, and then all the world opens up to you. Ask yourself, what is that question? Does it have to do with your own self-acceptance or hope for things? That might be a question. Towards the end of the month, there is someone who is likely an air sign. This is Queen of Swords, so this could be Libra or Gemini or Aquarius. Swords represent the air or mental element. So there is a way in which a woman who's an air sign or acts like Queen of Swords plays a role. And Queen of Swords is someone who is very committed to her own truth. This is someone who is willing to defend her truth. She can sometimes have sharp words, but she's very concerned with how things go. And the reality of the situation is very pragmatic. She's very direct. And she is an authority in terms of the mind. So is there someone that is in that position who is maybe making you question or involved with the way in which you aren't able to move forward with this Ace of Wands vitality energy? Is there someone who is saying sharp things to you towards the end of the month that is making you doubt your ability to go out and be a forerunner, go out and be the leader of the parade? It's a question to ask, who might this person be? And then towards the end of the month, times are changing. The seasons are changing. What was up will now go down, and what was down will now go up. So there's a change in the seasons. Tables turn. The great wheel in the sky is turning. And so this is a card of, just like we changed just recently from summer into fall, this is a marking point of that wheel of time is changing. The wheel of the seasons is changing. So things are going to be changing for you, Leo, very soon. And this is surrounding yourself with like-minded people. And this is also celebration. You may have a reason for celebrating at the end of the month. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind for me is it's going to be Halloween, and you may be out celebrating. But this especially, too, is saying you're going to be surrounding yourself with like-minded people, people who are celebrating with you. In the Rider-Waite, this is 3 women who are raising the cup and dancing, celebrating. So this is a lot of social enjoyment, surrounding yourself with friends, surrounding yourself with people who enjoy and like the same things that you do. And again, just like-minded people, family or friends, social activities. So this harkens that you may have a lot of social activity towards the end of the month. You may have reason to celebrate. You've got, see this wheel here, Wheel of Fortune and the World. There's like this turning and this opening. I kind of get the sense that these things are turning and unlocking, and then you have reason to surround yourself with others and go out and celebrate. So I think Halloween's going to be a wonderful time for you, or the end of the month, Leo, is going to be a wonderful time for you to celebrate. And I encourage you to look into see how is it that you can use the strong force that you have and focus of the mind through the rest of the month, unlock all this heart cups energy, especially new beginning there, and maybe explore some innocence. And then ask yourself too, how is it that I can be a forerunner? How is it that I can have this renewed vitality, this new energy to run out front? And ask yourself, is there an air person who's saying things against that? Or who is this person who's saying things that are in conflict with you going out front and having a fresh, fiery energy? This is fire energy, which is just like you, Leo. So I get the sense that towards the end of the month, things may change, and you'll be surrounding yourself with people who think like you do.